Hi, this is Ferris J, helping pets and their people to heal. Today, I'm answering a question that I get asked quite a lot, which is whether we can use the EFT tapping for wildlife, for animals that aren't our pets, for livestock even. And the answer to that is a resounding yes. EFT tapping is a wonderful technique for using with wildlife because it's not a hands-on process. It's a process that we can do at a distance, whether it's a few feet away or even in a different country. So for that reason, it's excellent to use with wildlife because wildlife don't want to be touched. They're not used to human presence. It's going to stress them out more when they're injured or something's up with them. So for this type of tapping, it's called surrogate tapping, and I'm going to demonstrate couple of different ways that I use it for wildlife in different circumstances. The first circumstance is often here I can get birds that will bang against these windows and they will then be concussed and they'll kind of be dazed down below the window. Now I also have a cat, I want to sleep over there, and so I want to make sure those birds are back on their feet and back in the air as quickly as possible so that my cat cannot take advantage of their concussed state. So the tapping that I do in that situation, it can be as simple as this, even if you're new to tapping, and I will leave links below with introductory videos and a video series, but it can be so simple as just tapping on the points while focusing on that little bird. So it could be as simple as focusing on the bird, and I'm focusing on my intention for them to heal, to be able to get up and fly. I just have to say this little bird, and I'm focusing on them, this little bird, 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 this little bird. So even by doing that, even by tapping on the points and focusing on the bird, that will be helpful. Now, sometimes I go a bit further. If you're more advanced with EFT and changing phrases, I may sometimes talk to them and say, it's okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be able to fly again in a minute. It's okay. Letting go of any shock from your system, so you can easily fly away. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So that's the type of tapping I would do. And usually then the birds, boom, up and they fly away really quickly. Now there is one other time I will do tapping for wildlife. If I hear about a situation with wildlife and I don't watch the news, so maybe be on my Facebook feed or something, say I see that there are some whales stranded on a beach somewhere and there's a rescue attempt for them, especially if there's a picture, even if not, I will tune in to that situation and those whales, and I can tap. You don't even need to use words, you can just tap the points and focus on that situation and it will help bring balance. Could just tap through the points and focus on that situation. Or sometimes I would, again, talk to them. It's going to be okay. These people are here to help you. They're doing their best to get you back into the water. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So I often use that soothing tapping. I could even do a round of tapping for the rescue team to help them be efficient and maximize the chances of them having a successful rescue attempt for those whales. So that is another way I will do it. I will share one more thing I also do sometimes. If I'm in a car and there's, say, a rabbit or something at the side of the road and I'm aware they might run out onto the road, I will send the image of them staying to the side of the road, and I will also tap. Obviously only if I'm a passenger in the car. I would tap. Stay at the side of the road. Stay at the side of the road. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I would kind of tell them to stay. Because if If I'm driving and I'm visualizing them jumping out, I'm kind of sending them that message. So I will send them the message to stay at the side of the road. And of course, if you do have an accident and hit an animal, do the tapping for your own shock. Just tap through the points, breathe deeply, and then you can tap for them. Say the animal has run off. Well, you can stop the car and you can just tap through the points, focusing on them, and that should help them. So that was actually 3 ways you can use tapping for wildlife. Thank you very much for watching. Do try it for yourself. And if you've done any tapping for wildlife, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. You can leave a comment below here or over at the blog post. Thanks for watching, happy tapping, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.